This movie will blow your mind. More proof that Ripple won the case with the SEC has been made public. It's finally going to pay off after a long time. Tech experts already think that the XRP Ripple coin will soon be worth $50,000. Doesn't it sound crazy? Do it one step at a time. You can't miss this strong sign. Let's begin right away. Wall Street is learning more about XRP, and it's never been easier to see how much support Ripple has. But before we go any further, I'd like to talk about Meme Pro, a new tool I've been making use of lately. It is a prop trade business based in the UK that works with Mozepcom. Memes and fan coins are what it does for a living, using smart AI bots. Just joined the site a few days ago to take a look around. So far, everything seems fine. You might notice that my screen has some big numbers on it, total amounts put in and taken out. Recently, I've been trying and investing through the site and also getting affiliate commissions. I'm about to take $50 out of my most recent referral gains to pay for this. Easy to use. Meme Pro comes in a lot of different languages. Click on the flag of your country in the top right corner of the homepage to change the language. Signing up is very simple. After filling out a few forms, you're good to go. Inside are two main business ideas. The base plan gets you 110% after 24 hours. The top plan also gives you 120% after 24 hours. Also, the built-in tool lets you quickly see what results you might get based on how much risk you take. It also says that the site is registered in the UK, which makes you feel a little safer about using a new service like this. Putting money down is simple. You just need to choose the method of payment, put in the amount, and click yes. Setting up your payment address is important before you start the process. This needs to be done. You can't get paid until your wallet is tied. Let me show you a real detox. Now I'm taking $50,000 out of my account. This is affiliate income I got earlier. You only need to enter the amount, the type of payment, and click request. I just got the money sent to my wallet, so the payment was successful. The process is real and moves pretty quickly. One only reason for this is to teach and spread. Putting money into crypto is risky, and you can't be sure you'll get it back. Even though I'm telling you about my own experience, you should always do your own research and only spend money that you can afford to lose. Check out what Meme Pro has to offer. You should check it out for yourself because it has AI-powered tools and there are no fees. This is true whether you're a seasoned buyer or just starting out. These are all the important links in the text below. Okay, let's watch the movie again. Recently, a tweet from the governor of XRP made some people angry. The SEC and Nasdaq are meeting today to talk about tokenized stocks. This is a very big step forward for it's good news for XRP that people are using cryptocurrency. Wall Street is starting to understand that things are changing. There was a real change there. XRP is still showing that it is strong in the markets and in court while this is going on. This is true even though there was a recent loss in the case between Ripple and the SEC. Ripple's past court victories are still based on the same ideas. Many people were worried about the tweet, and Stuart Alderode, Ripple's chief legal officer, replied to many of them on the same day. This was done after Ripple and the SEC asked the US District Court to change an earlier decision, but it was turned down. In order to get rid of the stay and lower Ripple's fine from $125 million to $50 million, the move asked Judge Analisa Torres to say no. The move did not follow the case rules. The judge said the request should have been made under Rule 60, which is a very rare way to ask for a final decision to be looked over again. A lot of uncertainty and rumors spread in the XRP community because of the choice. That's why Older spoke out with a strong message of clarity. Ripple still wins no matter what happens today. It is still true that XRP is not a bond, which is the real win, as his words cut through the background noise and informed everyone that what happened in court wasn't an overturn of a previous win. It was only a process. The main part of the case has not been looked at again. It wasn't about what got done, but how to do things right. Even more important is the fact that the SEC and Ripple, you should all agree on how to fix the issue. Alderati said that Ripple and the SEC both agree on how to settle this case. They will represent it to the court as a group. There is still hope for the deal that was talked about in May. Even though Judge Torres stopped it the way it was, a new motion that is made properly can still go forward. Ripple and the SEC are now working together after years of fighting. This is a change in tone, and could mean that rules for digital assets are getting more mature. Tokenization on public blockchains is now being looked at by big businesses. Ripple has been working on this for years. There is a good chance that the SEC is talking to NASDAQ about tokenized stocks at the same time. In the US, it is clear that XRP is allowed. One of the best things about XRP is that it is legal, has worth in institutions, and has the technical potential to grow global finance. It's not important that the court turn down a joint request. It's about the bigger picture. There are clear rules for XRP, which is one of the few cryptocurrencies in the US. If Ripple keeps up its honest fight against smart talk, it will work where blockchain and traditional banks meet. Wall Street is paying attention. Not only is the shift happening, it's happening faster, right? But wait, this is just the start. It's finally morning on Wall Street, and Ripple is still legal. But crypto experts are already talking about something even bigger. Some people say it's not possible, but some people say it will happen anyway. Not only is XRP staying alive, it's also getting ready to blow up. I promise that what comes next for XRP will blow your mind. You'll be the first person in your family to hit $1 million. Lord XRP tweets XRP to the moon, which is a strong statement that's hard to argue with. More people are acting on the call. That much is clear from Jack the Rippler. Got the money. What about Steph? He might have been right. The last XRP wave has begun. These tweets are real, not just hype. A lot of people are interested in this idea as they learn more about Ripple and its surroundings and trust it more. A big question about XRP is whether or not its price can ever reach crazy highs like $10,100, zero or even higher, without having to print trillions of dollars worth of new money. Some people say it's not possible, but angel investor and crypto teacher Armando Pentosia has a good case against them. It's based on how the market really works, not just hope. Pentoya clears up the biggest mistake, which is thinking that XRP needs more than $5 trillion in cash on hand to hit $100. He says that's not true at all. Only $20 billion to $30 billion would have to come into XRP very quickly to get it to that level. Why market cap is just a math rule. It's not real money. Price times the whole amount. A thin liquidity market makes it so that the price of XRP can change with very little money. Most people don't know this. Small buy forces are very important in crypto, where prices change quickly and order books are small. Pentoya makes this point very clear with a great real estate story. Picture living in a neighborhood where every house is worth $500,000. One customer really wants to get in. He pays $600,000. There are no bites. $700 million. Not anymore. He finally gives me $1 million. They make a deal. All of a sudden every similar house in that neighborhood